This video will show you how to rearrange the content that you added to your portfolio in Writing 100 or Writing 101 in preparation for the content that you will add for Writing 102 or Level 102. Note that if you built a space for Writing 102 or Level 102 when you constructed the portfolio, you don't need to worry about this video. Basically, what we'll be doing is creating a new page just for Writing 101, moving all of our Writing 101 content into it, and then building a new page for Writing 102 or Level 102. Assuming that your ePortfolio space looks something like this example, you'll see that all of the content that I added for my Writing 100 course is over here on the top level of the navigation. What we want to do is put it all underneath a page just for Writing 101, which then allows us to collapse that page. So to do that, the first thing we're going to do is create a new page just for Writing 101 or Writing 100. We're just going to name this Writing 101. We're going to put it at the top level of the domain and click Create. You'll see what that does is that puts a new page right here for Writing 101. I'm going to go ahead and save it. As for the content that you might want to put on this page, that's entirely up to you. At the very least, you might want to put, the section number and the instructor that you had for Writing 101, or other content related to the course that you might want to put on that page. Most importantly, though, we're going to move all of this content from Writing 101 underneath the Writing 101 page. So to do that, you can go to Sitemap and then Manage Pages. And then we're just going to drag and drop all of this content. We want all of this to be underneath Writing 101. So we're just going to drag Reflective Introduction 101, Narrative to 101, Analysis to 101, In Class to 101, Argument to 101, and Multimodal to 101. Then if we go back to the ePortfolio, you'll see everything is now neatly collapsed under the Writing 101 page we just created. Finally, you're going to want to create a page for the current semester's course, whether that's Writing 102 or Level 102. You'll do basically the same thing. We're going to again put it at the top level of the domain and click Create. Now you can build pages for Writing 102 per the instructions of your teacher for the different artifacts and reflections you're going to want to add for this course. What you'll want to keep in mind, though, is when you build pages for Writing 102, you want to make sure that they're underneath Writing 102 in the site hierarchy. So say I want to build a page for my analysis essay. What I'm going to do is create a new page. We'll just call it Analysis Essay Reflection. And instead of putting it under the top level of the domain, I'm going to make sure I put it under Writing 102. One thing to keep in mind is sometimes this button will say something other than put page under Writing 102. You can always choose the location from the menu here. Just select Writing 102, click Create, and you'll see I put my Analysis Essay Reflection page right underneath Writing 102. It's really important that you make sure you keep the content separated for these two courses, just because when your instructor goes in to look at your Writing 102 artifacts and reflections, you don't want to make it difficult for him or her to find it and to have to sort through a bunch of Writing 101 material to find the relevant assignment. Your portfolio might look a little bit different than mine. Nonetheless, the same basic rules apply. What you're doing here is moving the Writing 101 content into its own area so that you can build a new area just for Writing 102 or Level 102 and add the content to it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the CWR at cwr@olemiss.edu.